Welcome to part 77 of Final Fantasy 15, and in the last part, we were stranded on a train full of demons. Now, we're still stranded on a train full of demons. And this is the part where I run! Run, Forrest, run! I have to make it to the front of the train! No! And there's more demons following me! By the way, there's a new version of the demon theme throughout the entirety of this, so yeah, pretty terrifying.
Where do they keep coming from?
It's not that I can't beat these demons. No, it's the fact that the objective is for me to make it to the front of the train. So I'm gonna have to hold them off, hold my ground. Oh God! They caught me at the front of the train, so I'm pretty much blocked off here. So I'll just have to hold my ground, stand my ground, and hopefully I can survive. This isn't cool. In fact, this is bullshit. No, but on a serious note, it'll be a limited amount of time before we actually do progress through plots. So I'm just gonna have to hold off the demons until the train makes it to the end of the cave. And that's pretty much what's going to happen, because I won't be able to go any further. And oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh God. Oh God, have mercy. They're everywhere.
Light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh Lord. But on all seriousness, folks, it's only gonna get worse from here. We're practically holding on for dear life. Oh shit.
And I'm
Well, we've arrived at Tennebrae in the most bumpiest ride ever, but we're here nonetheless. So, let's continue on with the cutscenes.
Well, look who's here.
Aranea. Guess we've got you to thank for this mess.
More to it than meets the eye. You want to know who to thank? Come with me.
Can't wait to hear this.
Have they completely forgotten that Aranea ditched the military
What
at
did you do to your eyes?
part 7? I mean, chapter 7,
Just a
sorry,
fresh wound.
chapter 7.
Can you see?
I'm
After the whole ordeal with the
Wow, that sucks.
Staleth Grove,
It's a cruel world.
she completely cut ties with the military, and now she's a freelance worker.
Wasn't there one more of you guys?
Yeah.
So, with that said,
we lost track of him.
ever since
Is
she
he dead?
found out what Arden was doing with all these
Then quit moping, keep
demons,
moving.
well,
In the
she
meantime, handle what's at hand.
just jumped ship. That's all there is to it. She jumped ship. Because she knew that ship was sinking really fast.
So if it's not you, we think.
Oh, thank the demons. Pawns
Anyway.
of the Imperial Army.
Primarily,
Yeah,
this is
you
going to be
fight for it.
dialogue. Because that's all that what's happening here in
My men and I are in
Tennebrae.
the search and rescue business now.
Getting the 411 on how Aranea and her crew is helping out all of the
relief effort.
survivors
We
of
have a favor
Altissia
to
and
ask.
also
Ask
some of
away.
these survivors in Tennebrae and
light
getting
of
them
what you
to a
told
safe
us.
location.
We can't allow the other passengers to continue on.
So, yeah.
Leave him to me. But
this
who's gonna drive
actually
the
may
train?
be
Now that you
the
mention it,
last
yeah.
time
You
up
know anyone?
until
I do.
chapter
In fact,
13
I know
that
two.
you will be able. No, actually, it's up until the
need
halfway point of
engineers.
chapter 13
Biggs and Wedge.
that you'll be
No need
able
to worry.
to go
I can take a
to
Yeah, we are,
Lucius.
What's
Or
all this
go to
about?
past Lucius, actually.
Driving a train to Gralia.
That all.
So let me put it to you
Well,
like that.
Who would you have?
Anyway,
next?
this is Biggs and
What's
Wedge.
there?
You remember those guys? They once
Really
were
appreciate you going out of your way.
low-ranking
Yeah.
soldiers, and now
What's that?
they've got their own platoons, and they're well-respected generals. So, in order for us to proceed with plot, we'll have to talk to Biggs. But also, we won't be able to get any of the stuff that we need until after we go through the cutscenes, because apparently there was someone here too. Someone over in this area, but she won't appear until the cutscenes either. Also, good place for you to get you some fire. However, the procurements won't restock like talking about it. It actually waits a day and a half, due to the fact that everything is going darker faster. This is the only place that have light in it, because the darkness fell so quickly that, well, there's barely any holy lights left. So let's go on ahead and continue on with the plot and go over by Biggs, so I could talk to the two of them to see what's truly going on.
Hey, thanks for the lift.
We're happy to help. Can't say the climate will be as cooperative, though. You know?
Right, especially the gorge.
The place is freezing. Makes sense what with the ice goddess's cold corpse lying around. It's a rather long ride, so I suggest you bundle up before we ship out. By the way, I bumped into a woman from the manor. Used to serve House Flore. Must have gone off looking for you. Said she had something important to discuss.
With me? Guess I ought to find her then. So, you've cut your ties with the Empire?
Yeah. The only way we could help the people was by leaving the army. Lady Aid about had it with them, as it were.
Lady A.
Aranea, the Commodore.
Ah,
Nothing but demons in the capital. Meanwhile, the crystal's just sitting there. No one in the army signed up for this.
what about the civilians?
Hold up in their homes.
They're either lying quiet behind closed doors or lying dead. Your guess is as good as mine.
So that's the gist of it. Biggs and Wedge
They'll
is
be
going.
waiting on board.
Give
us a holler
I meant to
when
say
you're ready
Biggs
to
and
show
Wedge is going to be driving the train. Oh, by the way, all this reference to Final Fantasy VIII, because Biggs and Wedge were in a game where train travel was frequent, but not to mention they also left the military near the end of the game, which is where we're at right now. Also, there's this lady that's way in the back, and she's also more important to plot than the actual new edition.
My word. Is that you, Prince Noctis?
Yeah. Have we...
Blessed be the stars. Just look at what a fine young man you've grown into. I am Maria, a retainer in service to House Flore. I doubt you'll remember me after these long years.
I, can't say I do.
Don't worry. Who I am is of little import in light of what I wish to discuss. Lady Luna Freya risked everything to spirit the ring of the Lucii away from the Citadel. Did she deliver it to you?
Yeah.
Stars above! My fears have been assuaged. Lord Ravis, too, will be overjoyed to hear this news.
Ravis too.
beg of you, please, see the ringed Noctis on my behalf. Already, my flesh has begun to fail me.
No, I cannot accept it. By your hand, it must be done. To deliver the ring and inspire the king is your calling. You mustn't fall.
But I lack the strength to go on.
Find it, Freya. You have the will. Go to Noctis. Show him the truth of your heart.
I understand you will go hence to the Imperial capital.
Yeah.
Lord Ravis has King Regis's glaive in his safekeeping, and it was his wish to return it to you, my prince. Though I imagine it will not be easy for you to find each other.
I'll get it from him somehow.
I pray it shall be so.
Again, this old lady was never in the original build. This was actually a later update which added new scenes specifically for Chapter 12 to actually put more focus on the Aranea. I mean, Freya, sorry. Well, speaking of Aranea, we're going to talk to her, but also some other changes happened. You were going to get better weapons here with Aranea's men. Their shop is the same as in Altissia.
About the crystal. Remember how I said it was locked away?
Yeah?
They really don't allow anyone near the thing. The Emperor himself never got close to it. The lab rats had a theory that the crystal posed some kind of threat to the demons. The way they see it, that's the reason the Chancellor had the Emperor go after it in the first place. Dunno, but that theory holds water in my book. Certainly explains why the kings have always guarded the crystal, and how they kept the demons at bay. Long story short, we're stuck in this rut until you go and take back what's yours.
Well, as I was saying, the shop is definitely the same as, well, as was in Altissia, because of the fact that you would have got the Dominion early on. And this, by the way, is where you would have actually start getting Mega Elixirs and Mega Phoenixes. That's right, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering here. But this shop would have gave you some better items to work with. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that's not the case. Things were nerfed. Well, the shop here was nerfed. But it really didn't matter because after you pass Chapter 12, the latter half of Chapter 13 before the update made it to where you couldn't even use your weapons at all. And again, a little spoiler warning, I'm going to be using verse 2 instead of verse 1. I'll show off verse 1, but after the game is over with.
Prince Noctis!
Yeah?
Prince Noctis, were you excited to marry Lady Freya? Because she was really excited to marry you. She looked so happy the day her dress arrived. She really loved you, Prince Noctis.
Thank you.
At first, the father had mourned the fate of his chosen son. Yet in Tennebrae, the two found solace. It was not the Oracle who assuaged their fears, but the girl. She holds the true power.
I have little to offer a king, other than the voice afforded the Oracle. Nevertheless... And... I'm afraid you might find this foolish. But... to be together with Noctis again... even if only for a short while... it... would mean the world to me. I do not seek to guide him, merely to stand beside him.
Lady Lunafreya worried she was burdening you with the wedding. That's not true, is it?
No, not at all.
That little girl also was an addition to this update. Cause all she did was talk about Noctis and Lunafreya being the cutest couple ever. So yeah, you can actually go to a inn.
I listened to Lady Lunafreya's address on the radio.
Oh yeah, this lady's not really important, but as I was saying, you could have gone to an inn and rest. And the inn actually cost you, ironically, before the update, 1,000 gil. Instead, it only cost you like maybe 300.
The manor badly damaged.
It's seen better days. So have the civilians.
So with all the new additions here to Chapter 12, 12 and 13 were the heavily edited chapters throughout the entirety of the game. Not 14, not 15, not anything before. Oh, excuse me. Oh wait, Chapter 9 was edited too. But Chapter 12 and 13 suffered the... well, actually got the most edits, but also had the biggest drawback from those edits. By doing this, the difficulty of those chapters dropped dramatically. And oh boy, I'm going to poke fun at everyone who actually called for the difficulty to be dropped. Whatever the case, folks, we are almost done with this part, and I'm just wandering around talking to people because there's things to actually examine at the time. But yeah, this was a sad tale. I know you probably barely heard anything, but it turns out that, again, Aranea left the military because she didn't like what Arden was doing. And I don't blame her. By the way, this is the weapon shop. They used to have good stuff here. Now, they don't. The only thing they have is everything I already own at this point. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this part here. And I will see you guys next time in part 78, when we literally leave Tennebrae and continue on with the rest of Chapter 12. Oh boy. Chapter 12 also got nerfed severely. And is there anything else I need to say? No, not that much. All I'm practically doing is selling off some stuff. So, like I said, look forward to us leaving Tennebrae. And you may not see the end card this time around because there's really not that much going on. And I probably forgot to put it in. So, how very unprofessional of me. With that said, I'm ending it. Oh, now Past Me remembers to use the end card. Yeah. I could be a dumbass sometimes. But for real, guys, see you guys in part 78.